I bought them, again, I had a show, I bought every single line in the show, and I was like, I like it. It was like rustic, and then they have, anyway, so I decorate my house that way. This is my top find in the show. So, otherwise, like a host pick that we have in the show. So this is my host pick, my top find, because I love the idea of a wreath that is this size, first of all, 15 inches. So it's not necessarily a huge wreath. I can have a big, huge wreath in one place in my house, but I love this one for many other places. $27.72 for a 15-inch wreath or a 53-inch garland, or 4 easy payments of $6.93. So either one of them, the same price, $27.72. I'm going to say this before we even continue. If you want to pick up both because you feel like, you know what, I want Ellen's look, I want her curated taste, you can pick up both and get it on an easy pay if you combine both of those of like $13.86. So that would be my recommendation right off the top. Because then you don't have to think about anything and you've got instant pretty.
Instant pretty and instant colors working together, because not all greens are the same, not all red berries are the same, and it looks mismatched. I'm going to show you this in a few minutes on the fireplace so that it comes to life, but I want to call out something Rachel said, and that was a curated piece and a wreath that isn't necessarily massive. This is actually my all-time favorite wreath in the Ellen line or other wreaths that I picked up here at QVC. Here is why. If you go into a florist at the holiday and you try to send someone a wreath or a special bouquet, you are going to pay a fortune. I've sent it to my folks who live in the Midwest. If you are going to send a dry arrangement, something beautiful, you're going to spend a fortune. Ellen took the look of the magnolia, the gorgeous berries, the little beautiful sprays of a green baby's breath, just gorgeous, all over the tree, or pardon me, the wreath, and then it's preserved for you. So you still get, Rachel, let me let you smell that. You still get some fragrance,
you do.
Right? But it's preserved, so until you go up and touch it, you might feel like it's something you have to spritz with a little water. But year after year, you're going to enjoy this. If you choose not to do the typical hang something on a door, this has a really nice hook in the back. I want to show you how substantial that nice ring is. So you're going to be able to hook this to a wall or any place else and enjoy this, aside from the typical putting it on the front door.
Here's the other thing, and I just had a Homeworks by Harry Slatkin. Get the Today's Special Value if you picked up the Winter Wonderland storybook tin. This has fragrance, but fragrance your house with candles.
Yes.
And then you've got this wreath that you're going to take out year after year, and it's going to look amazing year after year. And then this is the swag. This is our garland. Can we show it?
Let's show it, and then I'll show you the finer details.
So that's a little better.
When it comes to life, instead of you have this
in
flat.
situ, as we like to say.
Love this one. So, Rachel, if we come in closely, I want to show you what quality really means and what an upscale garland or swag would look like, because I think we get a little jaded and we think, oh, they all sort of look this way. So let's start from the tip. So it's a beautiful, again, Ellen loves that rustic, pulled from the outdoors look. So we have a bit of roping or a bit of twine that starts the piece out. Then the cap on the end is actually done of a beautiful woven in and out, almost like a wicker piece.
Yes.
Then we get the greenery wound in and we keep moving through, and that's when we start to see the fresh magnolia and the leaves and the berries, and it's row after row after row, like cap fit into cap fit in, all the way till we get until the end where Rachel is. Although it's going to be flexible enough, Rachel, that you can do this dipped down swag look or on a railing in your home. I just think this is the most upscale and elegant piece, and it works back beautifully right up here to the wreath. What we've done is we've placed the wreath right inside another wood, sort of pretty, done with twigs look behind it wreath. And we've set that in the center, so you can layer it.
So I love it. The wreath is great. It's 15 inches, as we said, not overwhelming. Like, this can go on your regular bedroom. That could go on a bedroom door.
Yes.
If you're taking care of your mother or your father, your parents in your home, and you want to decorate their door, decorate their door. We had the set of 2, here we are, the set of 2 of the trees. Have that in their home. We've got another tree that's coming up as well. This garland is really pretty and unusual. You know, this isn't a garland, I'm going to say right off the top, that you'd necessarily put on the center of your table. Do you think?
Here's what you
that
could do.
One's more flat.
It is.
This one is round. This has like a circumference of maybe 3 inches or so.
But you know what you could do, Rachel? If you had a beautiful farm table and you decided to do that, you could. And what I would do is set it down the table, but then to anchor it, put some beautiful candles and add in, and you could absolutely make it your own and absolutely do it on a table.
So this, I like the drape here though.
Oh, me
I think
too.
that's unusual.
It's, about a swag.
It's really nice.
Right,
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's a swag, it's a garland.
That's the
swag it. I agree with you.
Yep. And I also like that the greens, the highs and lows that we're seeing in the greens, and it's not overdone. There's an elegant, distinctive, bespoke simplicity to it.
Mother Nature did it, and we preserved it, right?
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It wasn't man done in that way.
And it's funny because when we talked beforehand, we were talking about you were like, I love these, and I've seen lots of wreaths, I've seen lots of garlands. You know, the reason I love these is the minute you look at this, you'll say, oh, this looks very upscale, and it absolutely does. So this looks like the way that they decorate in those houses where you're like, I can't live there. Who does live there?
Or Rachel,
they have somebody decorate
those stores
homes.
I know that you go to and I go to out here in Chester County, and you walk in and you go, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's beautifully decorated.
This is gorgeous. Can I have this in my home?
Do
Here's
we have
a
this
chance
anywhere
affordably.
else? Just here.
So we have it just here.
Okay.
We have her other one over there, but that was from earlier at 2 a.m.
Okay.
So again, you're going to see berries. You're going to see the beautiful dried magnolia look. You're going to have the little wicker piece at the end. You're going to have the roping with the twine to hook it on either end, all the way down. You're just getting a beautiful custom piece. If you went to, again, to a florist, maybe you've done that for your weddings or for your anniversaries, or maybe at Christmas you do big holidays, you know what that costs.
So here's my recommendation to you. First of all, every single person on your list, get the wreath for and do a bill to ship to. Not kidding. Because they'll be really happy.
Agree.
And it's not overwrought, it's not overdone, it's not overwhelming. It's 15 inches in diameter. So size-wise, do you see that? That's why I said it would be great on a bedroom door. It would be great if somebody lives in assisted living. It would be great on your bedroom door or on a child's bedroom door.
Hang it between all those family pictures. You're kind of tired of that blank area. Incorporate it with what you already have.
Take that picture down, put the wreath up.
Yes.
And it can also be your front door wreath, that's fine, but my front door wreath happens to be bigger.
Exactly.
Like I
would agree with
one,
you. Unless you have an apartment. Some of us, you know, maybe you're in New York City, apartment dweller, and you want this on your door, but you don't have the room for a great big wreath. This is perfect for condos, apartments, twins, that sort of thing.
And the other thing is that this is a wreath. The reason that we go faux, the reason that we go to Ellen, is that for $27.72, this is a wreath you're going to have and will look great year after year after year. That easy pay is $6.93. That's a cup of coffee. And the great thing is that you'll have this finished, you know, by the time, they're 5 months till Christmas, by the time Christmas rolls around, you'll have paid this off and you won't even really have noticed it on your card because you're like, $6.93, what's that? Was that a mistake? Oh, I guess I pay, you know, I have something for it because I've got a wreath or I have my garland. H209664 is your item number. As I mentioned, I highly recommend getting both pieces because they work so beautifully
100%,
together.
100%.
And this, you know, again, the garland, all you're going to need is a hook on the other side. Right?
Yep.
Because I love this. I love how kind of antique-y, if that's a word.
Yep, it is my word.
Together.
Yep. Antique-y, and you hook it. And this is also the kind of thing I want to encourage you. Yes, there are berries on here, but I think if you play this right, put this up in the fall, mix it with some leaves and more fall look.
Yeah, you can have it up longer.
Doesn't have to be married to Christmas, I don't think.
Yep, I agree with you. So that is my pick of the show, wreath.
Mine too.
And close to 800 of these have been spoken for. I do want to remind you that this wreath would be amazing with these wood blocks, which I'm in love with. Amy, I'm in love with these wood blocks. So it's Bells, Peace, and Mary. 15 individual letters that actually you could move around and make other words if you want, you know, however you wanted to. Super fun, 3 colors to choose from, $3.74 to get them home. I'm buying these before the day is out. Again, I